Okay, the first thing, this is Redfin, and this is free. Anybody can do this one, right? And this is, you can, on Redfin, you can pull up a county or you can pull up a city. And what's really interesting is the red is, this data comes from the MLS. And the red is what is sold in dollars per square foot, and the blue is what they're asking. So you can see in 2011, for the county of Orange, right, they're asking 280 square foot, and they did not budge a penny. Not a freaking penny. They want 280, and that's what they want. But look at what it's closing at. So it's sliding underneath. So there's a good 10% drop. So you can go, they post this data once a week, it's free, it's just Redfin. It's good data. Now, condos not holding up anywhere near as well as houses, right? So you've got the asking pricing dropping on the condos, and you've got the sale price dropping too. If it drops any more, it's going to be underwater. There's a huge fish underwater. So yeah, so the condos getting hit. So eventually condos are going to be great. Svetlana's a wholesaler, so she can tell you about condos. Condos are getting hit. Now the only thing with condos is you have to check the HOA. If they're a third empty or something like that, but you might be able to get some really good cash flow with the condos that you can't get with SFR in the high-priced areas. So that's something to keep an eye on, okay? This is the median price for Orange County. So this big tax thing that the government did, what a waste of money. I mean, so they got into the market, they gave $8,000 to everybody. So people would overpay for the houses in our area by 150 grand so they could save $8 grand. That is just insane, right? And so they engineered this little bump, but it's already gone. The bump's already gone. You can't fool the markets. The markets are too big. So we're right back to 2003 prices. This graph's actually not up to date. It's going to go probably towards 2000 prices. So that every time the prices drop, it causes more negative equity. Negative equity causes more foreclosures. Foreclosures cause more pressure. That sort of thing. Okay, so DataQuick does their data differently from Redfin and from the Housing Tracker. Housing Tracker and Redfin come from the MLS. They're scanning the MLS. DataQuick actually gets their values from title companies. So these are actual closed sales. You know, sometimes the real estate agents, they just sort of jam these prices in. They're not an accurate reflection. Most of the time they're pretty good, but this is the real deal. So you can see in Orange County, houses are down 10% in a year, and the condos are down, they're down 10% too. So Orange County prices 7-month low. Same thing Reggie was saying. Prices are dropping very, very slowly, but they are dropping. And that's a problem, because when they start to drop, what do buyers do? They start to time the purchase. There's no impetus for them to buy because prices, we're very price sensitive in Orange County, right? People buy because they think Orange County is the greatest place and prices never drop, and then when they actually do, they start, oh my goodness, they're actually dropping. So this is a confirmation. This is for the Department of Numbers, it used to be called Housing Tracker. And these guys are pretty smart. These are IT guys. And what they're doing is they're scanning the whole MLS, and they wrote a program to scan the MLS, and so every week you can see what the price, this is for the County of Orange, you can see it's dropping $500 every week. So it is definitely dropping. So that's live data. Same with the Redfin. Okay, well, so we know County of Orange is dropping, Orange County is dropping, but Irvine, right? Irvine is just the most incredible city there is, right? I mean, it's the 4th safest city in the world. I mean, I heard ours that if you've got an old car, they'll pull you over just if you don't have a BMW or a Mercedes. So, I mean, Irvine's phenomenal. So, I mean,
it can't be dropping.
Can't be dropping in Irvine, surely, right? Because it's the #1 city in Orange County, right? So, and Orange used to live there, so. Oh, no, it is dropping. So, even in the best city in the world, it's still dropping right there. It's going to be underwater if it keeps dropping. So, it's dropping a good 10%. So, I think you can see, and that's what Reg is saying, you know, prices are dropping slowly. You have to be careful. You have to allow, when you're flipping depreciation, which we didn't have to do 6 months ago, just allow that in. What about activity? Okay, this is the same thing Reggie was saying. This is from the Orange County Register. The selling season, when you look at the entire selling season, March to August, it's the 3rd worst on record. Now, DataQuick's numbers only go back to 1988, so that's not quite as bad as it seems, but it's not that great neither, right? It's the 3rd worst selling season since 1988.